joy, fear. Each emotion is experienced more vividly than it might be in a stable, predictable relationship. This heightened emotional experience can be addictive, and for many it feels like a necessary part of life. The emotional intensity of chaos, though exhausting, offers a rawness, an honesty that a stable relationship might not provide. There's something cathartic about living in the extremes, about experiencing love and pain in their most extreme form. It's also worth considering the idea of personal growth. In a stable relationship, there might be a tendency for everything to settle into a comfortable routine. There's security in knowing that things are predictable, but this security can also lead to stagnation. Chaos, on the other hand, forces change. It forces adaptation. It pushes a person to evolve. This sense of personal growth can be alluring, as it often promises new opportunities for self-discovery and transformation. Women, especially those who feel stuck in their lives or relationships, may view chaos as an opportunity for growth, an opportunity to become someone new, someone better, someone more authentic. However, while chaos promises growth and transformation, it often comes at a steep price. The emotional toll of living in constant uncertainty, of dealing with the unpredictability of a chaotic relationship, can be overwhelming. What might seem like an opportunity for self-discovery can quickly turn into emotional exhaustion. The highs of chaos are often followed by devastating lows. The excitement of unpredictability can give way to anxiety, fear, and heartbreak. Over time, the very thing that was once alluring, the emotional intensity, the passion, the feeling of being alive, begins to feel unsustainable. And here lies the paradox. Women who choose chaos over stability often don't fully understand the long-term consequences of their choices. In the short term, chaos offers the promise of excitement, change, and intensity, but over time, this emotional roller coaster takes a toll. Women who live in the storm of emotional instability often find themselves exhausted, worn down by the constant cycle of highs and lows. The heartache and emotional turmoil eventually lead to burnout. And yet, the pull of chaos remains strong, because chaos promises something that stability cannot, the chance to feel something more, something deeper, something real. So why do women continue to return to chaos, even after experiencing the pain that comes with it? The answer lies in the psychological patterns they have internalized. These patterns may stem from early childhood experiences, past relationships, or societal messages about what love should look like. In many cases, women who have grown up in emotionally unstable environments may unconsciously seek out chaos in their adult relationships because it feels familiar. It's what they know. It's the emotional language they've learned to speak. For some women, the emotional chaos of a relationship can be a form of validation. The intensity of the emotional highs and lows can create a sense of importance, a feeling of being needed or wanted in a way that a stable relationship might not provide. In a chaotic relationship, the emotional extremes can make a woman feel as though she's at the center of something significant. She may feel that, through the turmoil, she is proving her worth, her ability to endure, her capacity for love. This sense of validation, though fleeting, can be incredibly powerful, and it can be difficult to let go of. At times, the fear of boredom or complacency in a stable relationship can also drive women to reject stability. Stability can seem synonymous with predictability and even mediocrity. It can be seen as the opposite of excitement, as the absence of passion and thrill. This fear of a mundane life, of falling into a pattern of routine, can drive women to choose chaos. In a chaotic relationship, there is no room for boredom. Every day is different. Every moment holds a promise of something new, something unexpected. It's the unpredictability that gives the relationship its spark. For some, the spark is irresistible, even when they know that it can easily burn them out. However, it's important to remember that this rejection of stability for chaos doesn't stem from a place of weakness or a desire for destruction. Women who find themselves in chaotic relationships are often seeking something deeper, emotional fulfillment, passion, excitement, and growth. They are looking for meaning in a world that can often feel too predictable, too safe, too controlled. Chaos, in this sense, becomes a way to feel more alive, more connected to their emotions, and more engaged with the intensity of life. But as these women experience the consequences of their choices, the heartache, the confusion, the exhaustion, many come to realize that chaos isn't the answer. They begin to understand that true growth, true love, and true happiness often come not from the turbulence of chaos, but from the steadiness of stability. In stability there is room for depth, for connection, for love that endures over time. Stability doesn't have to mean boredom, it can mean comfort, trust, and a sense of security that allows both partners to grow in their own ways. For women who have rejected stability for chaos, the journey back to stability can be a challenging one. It requires letting go of old patterns of emotional attachments to the highs and lows that chaos brings. It requires embracing the idea that love doesn't always have to be intense and unpredictable to be meaningful. Stability offers the chance to experience love in a deeper, more enduring way, one that allows both individuals to feel secure, supported, and cherished. The key to understanding why women reject stability for chaos lies not in condemning the choice, but in understanding the underlying emotional needs that drive it. Chaos isn't inherently bad, it's simply a response to deeper emotional desire. Women who reject stability are not inherently flawed or doomed to live in turmoil, they are simply on a journey of self-discovery, seeking out what makes them feel alive, what makes them feel connected to their emotions, and what makes them feel loved. As they grow and learn, many women come to realize that true fulfillment doesn't come from the chaotic storms of life, but from the steady, unwavering commitment that stability offers. Stability may not always be exciting, but it is the foundation upon which love, trust, and fulfillment can flourish. It is in this stability that a woman can truly find herself, not by fighting the storm, but by finding peace in the calm. It's clear that the tension between stability and chaos is not just a battle of external forces, but one that is deeply rooted in the emotional, psychological, and even existential needs that women face. Women, like all people, want to feel seen, heard, and valued, and they often seek out relationships that reflect those desires. The question then becomes not why women reject stability, but why chaos feels like a path to these fundamental emotional needs. Chaos, despite its destructive and painful nature, can offer a sense of freedom. It can give the illusion of control in an otherwise predictable world. The highs, the lows, the unpredictability, they create a sense of engagement with life that stability sometimes lacks. There's something raw and real about chaos. It exposes emotions in their most intense form. Love, anger, joy, and pain are all felt in their most concentrated states. For some women, this rawness is what draws them. The security of stability can feel like a cocoon, wrapping them in something too soft, too safe, too protective. Chaos, on the other hand, feels like a challenge, something to conquer, something that requires survival. It's important to recognize that this isn't about a rejection of love or a desire for dysfunction. At its core, chaos promises something that stability doesn't always deliver: emotional engagement. It makes you feel deeply and immediate. It offers the promise of growth and transformation, even if that growth is sometimes born out of turmoil and pain. The desire for intensity, the thirst for something that feels real, drives many women to seek out chaos in relation. In a stable, predictable environment, these intense emotional experiences can feel lacking. The journey to finding oneself in the midst of the storm is often romanticized. The chaos promises something profound, something that stability and its steadiness cannot replicate. But the true cost of chaos becomes clear only when the dust settles, when the whirlwind of emotions subsides, and the consequences of living on the edge of unpredictability become evident. Chaos, in all its beauty and chaos, often leaves behind wreckage, emotional scars, heartbreak, and a sense of emptiness that can't be filled by the very thing that brought the excitement in the first place. The emotional toll, the pain of constantly riding the roller coaster, eventually leads many women to realize that chaos, while thrilling, is also unsustainable. The search for intensity gives way to exhaustion, and the excitement fades into longing for something more enduring, something more solid. The truth is that stability doesn't have to mean mediocrity or lack of passion. Stability, when it's grounded in love, trust, and mutual respect, offers a different kind of emotional fulfillment. It offers the chance to grow together, to build a future that is rooted in security but not devoid of excitement. In a stable relationship, there is room for emotional depth, for shared dreams, and for lasting commitment. Stability doesn't stifle passion, it cultivates it in a way that allows both partners to thrive individually and together.